Yeah. Ghost, we make him fly like a ghost. If you want talk on the game, the heater gon' turn into toast. If you pull out, we left on. He was just doing a distance. Promise we ain't gon' miss him. His soul gon' fly when we lift him. Bye, good riddance. Why is this harm her feelings? To the top on a mission. I got a shot, take it with precision. You ain't up if you ain't down to get it. Fuck your vibe if you ain't vibing with us. No, no, no. Bye, bye, bye. Clock him out. He ain't gon' talk when the Glock is off. You ain't gon' talk when the Glock is off. Headshot, knock him out. Get him, bye, good riddance. Sorry I had to do this. Sorry I'm being a nuisance. I just gotta get it. I'm Mary Jeans on my Louis V for the belt.
Hi, everybody. Hey, JJ, how are you, manita?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, mama. Let's just do
Good.
roll call real quick. Hey,
Sure.
Mama T, how are you? Yeah, I love that picture. So cute. So cute. Hey, Yaya Cat, how are you, beautiful girl? Hey, Stephen Crisco, how are you, mama? I hope you're doing well today. Sorry. Hey, Chronic Space, driving home. I understand, mama. Drive safely. Sorry. Hey, Grace Case, I just got home and shoving dinner in my face, just listening for I get it, mama. Enjoy your dinner. Hey, Sarah Q, how are you, beautiful? Hi, Caddy, my chula, how are you, mama? Cooking, I ain't mad at you. Hey, Bliss Chris, my girl. Hey, Fun Size, how are you, beautiful girl? Hi, Angela, how are you, sweetie? Yay, you made it live. I'm so happy you're here, mama. Hi, Joe being Joe. My Wi-Fi is acting a fool, so I may not be able to chat too much, but I am here. I keep getting a spinning circle in the stream. Oh, I hate when that happens. I'm sorry, Mama. I hate when that happens too.
Yeah, it drives me nuts.
Yeah, I know. Maybe sometimes I have to like make sure other devices of mine aren't on. It sucks though. I hate when that happens. Hi, Adele. Beautiful Adele. How are you, Mama? I hope you're having a good night. So, hi everybody. I hope you're all doing well tonight. It is, I ain't got no makeup on. It is right. Gossip right with me, makeup. So don't judge me. Don't judge me. I ain't got no makeup on. You already know. I hope you guys are having a happy Wednesday. Um, I'm gonna just be doing makeup as I talk because I used to do that in the beginning, and then I started slacking, and it takes me forever to do my makeup because I can't, do two things at once. Obviously, hi Vera. So I'm just gonna be doing this. I'm just putting some under eye yada yada. What is this? Truffle therapy, Skin and Co. Just like a little moisturizer under my eyes. So before I do my eyes, Um, so I hope you guys are having a good day today. It's already night here, whatever, yada yada. Sorry. Hey George, how are you, sweetie pie? I hope you're having a
George!
good day. George with the great pictures on IG. Oh my God, his mother is beautiful. So a picture of his mother on IG. She's gorgeous, gorgeous,
Oh, I
gorgeous.
don't have him on IG. I'll have to request him on IG.
Yeah, oh my God, his pictures are epic on IG. He makes them, he does them himself, and he's an artist. He does amazing art, but then he also uses like props to do real life situations on YouTube. Hilarious.
Oh,
Hilarious. I don't want to give it
cool.
away because I George, if you could put what your IG handle is in the chat. Hey, Miss Cassandra, my naughty girl. Sweetie pie. How you doing, man?
I'm lagging, Caddy. I'm lagging. Where I been?
Hi,
I don't know
Mikey.
where I've been. I've been working too much, y'all. Like I woke up in the middle of the night and there were all kind of streams going, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get some work done. Put my earbuds in. I'm working. I go to the bathroom. I come out. My husband had my laptop closed, and he's like, back to bed. Damn it, I'm
What
telling
the
you, I've been
hell?
working too much. But I am so
Whoa.
excited. Today was a great day because I
Uh-huh.
hired another administrative assistant. So now I
Ooh,
got another
nice.
assistant. So now I
Awesome.
got somebody to mail Caddy's package.
Yay!
Yes,
Awesome.
yes, I got to get it to the post office. I'll get it into my office and then they'll take it over to the post office,
Awesome.
which is good
And I did get both of your
because,
packages, JJ, and I got Caddy's package today. So thank you, ladies.
you're
Caddy's,
welcome.
I didn't open it. The one I got yesterday from you, JJ, I didn't open it as well. The first one I wasn't sure who it was from, so I just opened the box and I was like, oh, close it back. So the other
It's
two
probably
packages,
from me. I got
yeah,
you,
yeah,
Johnny, and Stormy
and
something.
and Storm, yes.
Yep.
So the first
Yep.
one had two things in it, and then the second day was the package for Stormy because I could feel it. So I said, okay, I'm not gonna open them. I'm gonna open them on the stream. But Caddy told me today, I sent you something, and then I'm like, oh God, while I'm typing with her texting, I run and there's like the guys are like vacuuming because they're painting the hallways. So I go to run over him, and then I look back, and the package is sitting right in front of the door. I'm like, oh shit, so sorry, dude. Hi, J Fid. How are you, shorter? How you doing?
Yeah, J
Hey,
Fed,
hey,
our
how are you?
co-signer,
Yes,
our co-signer, or Jules's co-signer, or whoever's
yes.
co-signer.
All of us, all of us.
Yeah,
So,
she's all our co-signer.
yeah.
Love
So
her.
I'm not gonna put it up on the screen, because we've been talking recently, about subscribers and yada yada yada. But somebody came. I had posted about my wish list, on my community tab, and somebody felt the
Yep.
need. Somebody from the anti KJ community felt the need to come into my comment section and say some really nasty things about my wish list. Because of course they have an opinion about a
Yeah.
wish list. That I'm a
Right.
low life or low class for having a wish list. So I was gonna put it on the screen, but I said I'm not gonna give her a moment of shine because I'm not doing that anymore. But I did comment back to her, told her basically go fuck herself. Then after that, I blocked her ass. So that's how we handling shit nowadays. Yeah, my channel, not interested
Exactly.
in it. I do a birthday wish list. Um, and I have friends and subscribers that ask me to do this wish list. I don't shame or mock anybody else that's been in need, that has asked their subscribers, done whatever they've done on their channel. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to put subscriber only mode on. Um, I've never done that, and I'm not gonna allow somebody to do that to me. So you could
Right.
keep your comments to yourself. You're not donating, you're not buying nothing from the wish list. It doesn't affect you. And she said that that money or whatever should go to people in need. But also, did you not see, woman that felt the need to come comment, that JJ and I actually did a fundraiser on Halloween for families in need? Okay, we
Yeah.
actually did that.
It's
And the money didn't
crazy.
go in our pockets. Everyone donated directly to the charity. So we did do that. Unlike, your peoples that you rock with, I haven't seen them do that. Okay? I'm
Mm-mm.
keeping your anonymity because you're a
No.
subscriber, and I'm gonna do that because I'm gonna keep my word from now on. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna
Yeah.
come for you the way I would have. But what, JJ?
Absolutely. No. It's 100% true. I, just because I guess it's like you got to reach that 10,000 limit, and then you can do a real fundraiser where everything that is donated, well, not everything, because I think that YouTube still takes a portion of it. So
You're
actually
right.
what
The
we did
30%.
100%, yeah, exactly. So what we did
100% went to the charity. Yep. Yes,
just
ma'am.
sharing the link, 100% went there, and then we did the raffle, so that way there was some sort of incentive. But no, but I've heard of other people. I mean, there's stuff going on like in the trauma community and all that. People are always like using like these tragedies and stuff to make money. They make thousands, Cindy, thousands upon thousands, 20, 30, 40 grand in a month talking about these tragedies, whether it's missing kids, the whole Gabby Petito, all that.
Yeah.
And so many of them pledge money. Oh, I'm going to donate. I'm going to donate. Well, apparently one of them said they were going to donate, never did, made a lot of money.
Right.
Another pretended that she did and showed a fake check or something. Like, this is why, like, I would never even want to do a real YouTube fundraiser. Like, I prefer the whole link, and then we give a prize or something at the end for people who did donate, because 100% of the money went there, and no one can say we
money
took
went in
a
our
dime.
pockets. None. No money went
Nothing.
in their pockets. We told them
Not
to
only
donate directly to the charity, but we
right.
did do that. And because
And
I have a birthday wish list, you want to shame me and call me low class. How many people have birthday wish lists on YouTube? Like,
I want a wish list, but I don't know what I want. So, guys, let me know what I want. Put it in the chat. What do I want on my wish list? Because I don't know. But I'm going to make one. Shit. Why the hell not? My kids made one. They made a wish list because I wanted them to, an Amazon one. They're older, I don't freaking know, like whatever they want. Like my son wants some things for his car. My daughter, she wants some things for school, clothes, shoes, that kind of stuff or whatever. What's wrong with that? Like, you're my friend. I want to know what you want. I want to know what your son wants. Why instead of me messaging you and you being like, let me give you a link to this one item, I like to be able to pick. Like, I'm able to shop from your little list. So I don't see anything wrong with that. Yeah, I want a yacht. I love Shay's thinking.
It doesn't. Hey, Welsh. It doesn't matter. And Welsh Rose got her channel back. I'm so happy for her. She was discouraged. She was discouraged. She was like, she didn't see it happening. So I'm so happy that she got her channel back. I missed her live that she did. It was a hell of a day, but I'm so happy for you, Welsh Rose. I really sincerely am happy that you got your channel back. You deserve it. Hey, Breezy girl, my sweetie pie. And Big Bad Wolf, hey mama, how you doing, sweetie? All my sweetie pies are in here. Butterfly kisses, hey sweetie. Cha cha cha. Love you guys. But it pissed me off. Hi, Steven Crisco, my girl. It pissed me off, guys. I didn't want to say anything. I told myself I wasn't going to say anything. And I'm not putting the comment up on the screen. I deleted it. I don't want people going after her. She knows who she is, and there was no reason for her to make that ass comment. Like, it really wasn't. You don't like me, obviously. I'm so low class for doing a birthday wish list, but you took your time out to watch me go through my damn community tab. That's just a lot of work for people that think I'm so low class. Mind your freaking business, chick. Mind your business. Like, it's not that hard. I stay in my damn room.
Hey, Lisa Ann.
How are you, mama?
And Mikey.
So, that's all I'm gonna say about that. That's it. I'm not doing it anymore. Like I said, I'm keeping my word. I'm not going back and forth with any creators that I've had, whatever, relationships, friendships, whatever, on YouTube. I'm not doing that anymore. But I'm not that far removed. Don't fucking come for me when it's none of your fucking business, and I won't have nothing to say, bitch. How about that? Anyway, sorry.
Well, the bitch can watch your video when you're opening all your gifts. How's that?
Yes. Yep. And I blocked your ass. So
yep.
Hey, Duchess of Petty. Oh no, were you? You were yelled at all day. Oh no, Lisa, and who did it? Let me know, girl, because listen up. I'm in that mood. I'm in
that. It's getting bad with that, right? Like, subs are being attacked for things, and they don't have. I mean, Breezy was, and now Lisa Ann, but we know others where
and
they
BB
don't have
from
platforms.
VA was too. A lot of subscribers.
Yes, BB, yep. Yes, if you have an opinion, they are. Now, it'd be different if, like, you're behind the scenes doing too much, like,
Yep.
making phone calls and things,
Yes.
that's different if you're
Yes.
just a sub then. And I don't say just a sub lightly, I'm meaning by not having a platform to defend yourself.
Right.
So that's entirely different. If you're doing that kind of stuff and you're slimy like that, then, if you're called out, honey, sorry, but,
Right.
that's the way it
Because there
works.
are
You
the
can't be.
people that cause problems between content creators. We know of people like that will start beefs with different creators and like light a match and step back and watch the shit explode. There are subscribers that do that as well. You know what I mean? And if you're gonna start shit and insert yourself in shit and all of this, then you're gonna get called out. But I don't think, and I think that's the difference. That's the line. People should be able to have their opinions whether we agree or not. You know what I mean? But
Right.
don't
And
come
there
at
are
me
these,
crazy and think I'm not gonna say anything because I am. I
well,
am.
it
I'm gonna
gets
have something.
old, right? It gets
It does.
old to be the one, because sometimes you feel like if you come and you say things that are bothering you or that's on your mind, like, even if you do show receipts, there are certain people, it doesn't matter anyway. They're going
It
to make
doesn't.
excuses. It doesn't
Yeah,
matter. They already don't like you.
exactly.
So they're going to double down even harder. Like, oh, fuck, she was able to prove us wrong. Well, screw her. Let me come back at her with this. Like, that's
Yep.
what happens. And it seems to happen over and over again. And people have lost sight over right is right and wrong is wrong. And they've also lost sight over human nature is, if
Whoa. Sorry. Sorry.
what
Angela,
happened?
Angela, what? You were told to F yourself? No freaking way.
Yeah. Does it
What?
surprise me by who? No. Miss, I don't do anything. I'm so, I only do the right thing all the time unless I'm not. And even when I do, if I do something bad, I'm going to make an excuse and say that I was, like, forced to, or, oh, I was having a bad day.
I agree.
I mean, that's what people do, right? Like, a lot of the people that do it over and over again, these bad things, they'll just be like, I was having a bad day.
Yeah, no,
So
we
what?
can't just use that excuse. I was
Or
having
they'll
a bad
deny
day.
it.
Yeah, we can't do that. We can't do that.
Right.
And I've never seen Angela say anything that merits being told to go fuck herself. Like,
Not at all.
control yourself. What the fuck? Now listen. This mouth got a lot of bitches and fuck yous in it. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But I've
Yes.
never told a subscriber go fuck themselves for not liking me. Like that's okay. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to like me. There's people that don't like me
Uh-huh.
here. I like
Or
people that I see, and it doesn't. Well, not really. People, I really don't have problems out here too much. Really don't. YouTube is a whole different breed of animal, so it is what it is. Sorry, what were you saying, JJ? Gotta pee my
is,
butt.
and it could be any little thing, things that normally people would just be like, whatever, lose my damn number, I don't ever gonna see you again, kind of deal in
Exactly.
real life. On YouTube is like, it's so amplified,
It is.
every little thing. And I think that people lose sight of, if you are going to do something to me, they constantly think that no one's going to do it back. And we've been guilty of not doing it back. And we've
Right.
wanted to. We've done the
Yeah.
whole, no, we're not showing screenshots. No, I'm not going to show proof. No, I'm not going to out this person. No, I'm not going to
Yeah.
do that, And it sucks when they
It
are
does suck.
coming at you with all these things, and that you have so much that you can just, like, bury them with. But what's
Yeah.
the point?
There is no
Doesn't
point.
matter. The people that already do not like you are just going to find a way to pick apart every bit of evidence and proof that you have, regardless of
They'll
what it
just say,
is.
okay, but what about this? Okay, you've proven that, but in 1941, you know what I mean? Like you tricked
Right.
somebody in middle school, so yeah, we still don't like you. There's people that don't like you and genuinely set out to destroy your reputation, your name. There's no satisfying them, there's no satiating them. Seriously, there really isn't. And it's
No.
exhausting trying, and to each his own. Some people will continue the good fight, and I don't blame you. You know what I mean? But I'm tired of it. And for me, it's just too draining on me mentally. And I don't like being in that position, being stressed out, being negative all the time is not normal for me. Hey, baby boy. Sorry. Hold on. Let me turn my camera.
Mhm.
No, I don't want them to see your face and then they could fuck with you. What the hell? Give me a kiss. Sorry, my son just gone. He's like, let me say, no,
Oh,
boy.
I'm sorry. No,
Yep.
boy, don't you get
Yeah,
up
I
in
was
there.
like, no,
No,
boy. He was almost
nope,
in the
nope,
camera.
nope.
No, no, no. Nope, because then they'll think it's
One
ill
lone
intention of my
voice.
son. No way. Sorry.
One voice said that she was blocked and she was a member to Siwa. Um,
What?
yeah,
What?
that's not good.
That's
That's
horrible. I'm so sorry.
how is that even allowed if you're a member? I'm wondering. Well, I guess if you're blocked from chat, but you're a member and you can still watch the videos, I don't know. I don't really know how it works. A lot of us just want to do our own thing, not fight with people.
Wow.
Exactly. Yeah, a lot of people do. And we may have our opinions on what our, like, a creator that we really enjoy has to
Duchess, I
say.
understand.
You know,
Hi,
I
Tia.
try.
I'm sorry. Hi, Tia. And Tia, let me tell you something.
Yeah, that's who I'm talking
Yeah,
about, is
but Tia
Tia.
doesn't deserve that. I saw Tia in a chat even saying, I like Siwa. Like, I haven't seen her dog anybody. She's been very, very neutral, respectful to everybody. You guys know Tia, one lone voice. She doesn't do that messy stuff. So to block her for simply being
She
in a
doesn't.
chat, I'm so sorry. And that's happened to quite a few people that were members and got blocked. And I'm sorry that that happened to you. Seriously, I'm sorry that that happened to you.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
not
but
cool.
you're,
That's not
yeah.
cool.
And
I
Duchess,
would
I
cancel the
understand you.
membership like stat.
Yeah, I understand you pulling away from creators, and that is the thing that, as a creator, right? Because I'm a creator, I'm a subscriber as well. Um, but as a creator, we tend to forget subscribers make our channel. And this is another thing that I've been saying for months and months since the inception of my channel. I will never take subscribers for granted because subscribers make our channel. They keep our channels going. They are the foundation of a channel. So when content creators get too big for their britches and think that subscribers are beneath them, no, actually, subscribers should be the ones on a pedestal. They're the ones that make your channel. Subscribers, if nobody watches you, you're basically talking to yourself.
Yeah.
Hi, Amy Lou, my girl, Amy Lou. Shoot, where'd
And
it
how
go?
many times, have we wanted to, like, get up and fight because, and even our friends that know the truth, get up and fight on a stream and show the proof that what
Yeah,
someone is saying is an absolute lie, but we're like, what's the point? And we just don't.
no, no, no
And it
more of that.
sucks.
Yeah,
And I kind of wonder, like, because I'm not someone to, like, roll over easy, but at the
no,
same
you're really
time I like
not.
to pick my battles. And
Yeah,
I look at YouTube as not one of those battles that I really want to, like, deal with,
right.
unless it has to do with a few things. And most people know what those things are, the
Yes,
things that
don't
I
say it
hold
because then
dear.
these a-holes try to use it like what you're saying, even though
Right, right, right,
everybody
right.
knows.
Everybody should know.
Yeah.
Everybody should know. But yeah, it's difficult, and I feel really bad. We're seeing a lot of mudslinging, but we're also seeing a lot of masks slip off.
Yes,
That's my
ma'am.
feeling about it all.
Yep.
I don't know if everybody else feels that way, but I think that we are seeing a lot of truth, things that have been said. And then, certain people don't want to believe it. They just want to believe what's coming out of the creator's mouth. Oh, they're so sweet. They're this, they're that. They're perfect. They do nothing wrong ever.
No, none
They
of us
just had
are
a bad
perfect.
day. Like,
No, none of us are perfect.
exactly.
And I say that too, right,
And I
JJ?
think,
We've said that too. Don't ever take what any creator says as law, as truth. Not us, not anybody. When I say no one, I mean us included. what we say may be our opinion unless we come with 1000% proof. Take everything with a grain of salt and remember that nobody's perfect. We're all going to make mistakes. We're all going to say some stuff. But a lot of times it's how you react, what you do after your mistake, right? If you're going to deny it, even when the proof is there, when you've been proven to have done something and you're going to still deny it and deny it, or you're going to play word games and, well, I didn't do this. You're going to use little semantics to try to wiggle out of what you've done. That's another thing. And just, it's not that hard to admit that we all mess up. To err is human. You know what I mean? But if you won't accept it and you're lying about it, that shit is gross, in my opinion. And I'm sorry, guys, if I'm missing
Yeah.
your comments. When I'm doing my makeup, it's hard to see comments because I need my glasses, and sorry about that.
Yeah, I'm looking at them. We
Okay, you're
got
gonna have to keep me because I'm not gonna be able to see them, or it'll take me
Celia.
so long.
Celia Wald came in as
My New York
well
sister.
as we got Amy Lou. We
Yes, my Amy Lou.
got
My brother.
Housewives who
Hey,
doesn't know if she
Pam
can
LaBar.
stay, but
Where's
she's here.
Housewives? I'm sorry, I was all the way back there. Housewives, you are in our prayers. Oh, there she goes, my sweetie. Guys, please keep Housewives in your prayers. She's dealing with some real life stuff. Not my place to tell her business. Just please know she could use some prayers. Um, and so please keep her in your prayers, whatever. If you don't believe in prayers, good energy, good vibes, all that towards Housewives. So we love you,
Yes,
Housewives.
absolutely.
Pamela for everybody. Yes. Some
I'm just
creators this week that are forcing a choice, I will pick the other. Yep. And
yeah.
one saying everyone
Mm-hmm.
in the other is brainless. Exactly. That's the thing. When you, and I don't do that either. I swear. I don't say, like, creators that I've had issues with, right? I've never said their subscribers are idiots for being in that chat. First of all, what? You know what? People forget that can be turned around to you. Now, people, first of all, subscribers take that personally. That's showing that you are disrespectful to subscribers. You don't have a right to say because a creator you don't like or are beefing with are all just idiots for being in there. Address people independently and as individuals. Now, if a subscriber is in a chat and is saying really horrible things about me, I've seen that happen. And that's
Yeah.
different. And I'm going to keep that in mind. I'm gonna keep a mental note of that. Okay, they done said some shit, not just, oh, I don't like Selfie, or what Selfie said was wrong, or she was wrong in this situation. Really terrible shit. You know what I mean? Like addict shaming me, poor shaming me, all that shit. I keep mental notes of that and I got nothing for you. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna disrespect a whole chat or a whole group of subscribers because that can then be done to people that are in my chat. And I think that shouldn't be done at all. No subscribers should be called simple, dumb, idiots, brainless, simpletons for being in a chat. Treat people on individual basis. You know? What were you gonna say, JJ? I'm sorry.
Yes, Amy Lou. I agree, and no one should say that. Amy Lou says, I
I'm
despise being
sorry,
called a
housewife.
crackhead or you're on something by a lazy bitch that has no fucking clue what she's talking about. Exactly. Yeah, I agree. And, there are some that are, in there that are cronies that just go along. Oh, yes, see, well, whatever you say, see, what. Like, it's so annoying. I'm like, wow, if you only knew, because these people come from another community which we were
Hi.
once in as
Sorry, my
well, and
Wi-Fi. Sorry about that. My Wi-Fi, guys. Sorry.
I forgive you.
It
So
I was buffering. Sorry, guys. Sorry if you didn't see me. Sorry, go ahead, JJ. I'm so sorry to interrupt you.
oh, no, it's okay. I'm just saying that I well, for one, the whole addict shaming thing is so weird. Like, stop it,
Okay.
stop it. Like, especially if you don't know whether or not, I understand, and Cindy has even said, and it totally, with talking with Cindy, changed the way that I think of addicts as well. And you should have more compassion. But the whole, like, calling people crackheads and speculating that they're on something or whatever. It's just that does no good. It does no good. And
It's really harmful. It's really harmful.
yeah, it's really harmful. And I think that I try to think, right, like my high school ex-boyfriend called me probably a year and a half ago, something like that. Asked how it was, like, so weird, guys. It was so weird, like asking me questions about high school and if I remember this and that, and oh, please call me and all that. I'm like, I ain't calling you. Like, I'm married. You know I'm married. Like, you named your kids after my kids, you fucking weirdo. But he did.
Right.
I'm not lying. I swear to God, that's true. He did, which is
That's
strange.
funny.
Right? It's strange. It's just weird. But regardless, like, I try to think of, like, Jules, she, you know, it seemed like she really loved this man, and nobody knows the whole story, whatever the case may be, but yet they keep, like, bashing her and keep calling her like that she's on something because she's been on these lives. Well, she doesn't have children to get up with.
She doesn't.
I think it was an adrenaline rush of, oh my God, you know, they just interviewed a family member of my ex to get at me. And then she spoke to her ex that she hadn't spoken to in, I don't know, over a year or 2 years, whatever the case was. You know, I mean, that would cause anybody to be, like, hyped up. And I try to think of that, like, that does happen.
Of course.
When you get adrenaline, you know, I mean, it's crazy. My kids are 21 and 23. They don't even believe in Santa Claus, but yet on Christmas Eve, they are hyped up and don't want to go to sleep. I'm like, kids, you know, you're how old now? Like, go to fucking bed. You're not going to open your gifts till the morning anyway. But, you know, like when you get excited or, you know, exactly.
And moments of extreme stress or anxiety or anticipation, you can't sleep. And it was a lot coming at her at once. So of course she wasn't able to sleep. And it's always the go-to is, oh, you must be on drugs. Oh my God, what drugs were you using? And they're watering down, first of all, addiction. And they're shaming people when an addiction is nothing to shame. You know, it's nothing to make fun of. And everybody, oh, yeah, you must be on drugs, you crackhead, and da-da-da-da. And I tell people they're ostracizing people in their own chats that may be battling addiction and has never shared it openly. And you're ostracizing and you're freaking mocking and making fun of addiction. And trust me that there are people battling addiction in your chat, people that have family members, immediate family members, mothers, sons, brothers that are battling that shit as we speak. And you are making them feel like shit because you want to just fuck with somebody you don't like.
Right.
Like, I don't get it. I don't get it.
No, it's wrong. And like Angela says, what's the deal with interviewing family members? That shit needs to stop. No reason for it. I agree, Angela. I 100% agree. And I don't. And if you do it and you are doing some behind the scenes kind of BS, because, you know, I am a subscriber. So is Cindy. We're more subscribers than we are creators. We love going into chats and hanging out, but we also love coming up here and talking about what we see too, you know, and just giving our opinion. And not everybody has to agree. Trust me, if any of you right now didn't agree with us, we're all right with that. It's okay. As long as you're not like, bitch, you're fucked up. You need to like go, you know, whatever. You know what I mean. As long as you're not nasty about it. But
calling us out our name every other freaking word.
Exactly. Those are the people that get blocked. Otherwise, disagreeing, that's fine. I like hearing other people's opinions on it or different perspectives or whatever. But, you know, if you do these behind the scenes bullshit, okay, I'm just going to put it like that. You're doing these things. Do not be surprised when it catches up to you.
Yeah.
Because if you are behind the scenes trying to, or like in front of people acting like you're some kind of moral authority and you're so great and blah 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 blah, everybody listen to me because that's the way it is. And then you are behind the scenes yet like making phone calls and contacting people online and trying to like set up interviews or trying to find out information, like especially when it has absolutely nothing to do with you. Don't be
Right.
surprised when it catches up to your ass. So I'm gonna
Because it
say
always does. It
it
always does.
always does. Yep,
My
it
mother
does.
used to tell me everything that happens in the dark will come to the light. You know, and
Yes.
that's why, listen, guys, I swear I'm not a moral authority here. I don't sit up here and tell people, listen, this is what you should do on YouTube. I just go by what I've learned by all my thousands of mistakes on YouTube. And but when I make mistakes, I learn from them. I truly do. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
so I don't sit up here like the moral authority, but there's certain things that I won't do under any circumstance. I don't dig into people's stuff. That is for real. So I don't worry about that ever coming to light because that never happened. I don't dig into people's shit. I don't look people's family members up. I don't go on people's Facebooks looking for their
Never,
family. That's just things I don't do.
never.
And I don't do it
It's
because I
never
don't want it done
happened.
to me. I don't want it done to
It's
me.
never
I don't, you know?
right. And but if I did say I did do that, which I never have, swear to God, have never done it. I know people that do and that have, but I myself have never ever done it. I had no interest. Honest to God, people, I am too damn busy to be caring about who got who and whose life and what their family members are. But if you do that kind of stuff and you get involved, don't get mad. You can't get mad when people eventually bring it to light, because they will bring it to light. And Cindy and I don't do it because it may eventually be brought to light, because if we do some shit, we're going to admit the shit we do. And I guess that would be my message to some people is, if you did some shit, you probably should just admit it and not lie, because there's proof out there and you look real foolish trying to deny the proof. Real fucking foolish. Okay. I gotta say on that. Wait, I saw a comment. Grace Case said that an intervention was staged by her mother because she must be on drugs and not depressed. What the fuck? Grace
What?
Case, girl, that's horrible. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Depression's no joke. Oh, Cindy's frozen. Am I still frozen? Can you guys, or am I frozen too? I see my little bubble moving.
So sorry.
I hope. Wow. I'm sorry, Grace Case. I'm so sorry. I remember once staging an intervention for my brother because he got real freaking weird and didn't want to talk to anybody. And then it turns out that he just smoked a whole lot of weed all the time. And he was happy playing his video games and stuff. So, but that's crazy. I am so sorry.
And it's, I don't,
Depression,
guys, I'm so sorry. I don't know why this is happening. I honestly
okay.
don't know why this is happening.
I think they can still hear me, Cindy, when it does happen. I think they can still hear me because my little bubble still goes, but you're frozen sometimes.
It's annoying. I don't know why it's doing this. It's been fine. And then, of course, when I'm going live, it wants to start doing this. I don't understand this. So first, I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, Miss
Sorry about
Cassandra, it got weird. My brother, I swear to God, as an adult, like nobody knew he just started smoking weed and he got real weird and wasn't talking to anybody and just wanted to stay home, and he gained a lot of weight. And we went over there and we were like, what the what's going on? Me, my sister, my mom, my stepdad, we all went over there. My other sister, my stepsister, and her husband, we all like staged this intervention because we were worried about him. And his wife is like, yeah, he smokes weed nonstop now. He just started like, months ago. I'm like,
Right.
Seriously, we're over here staging an intervention because of weed. But regardless,
Yeah.
it was a change in behavior, you know, and
Mm-hmm.
we didn't know what was going on with him, and we were just worried. So maybe
Yeah.
your mom not understanding depression was just very worried about you and thought, you know, maybe saw some kind of change in behavior. But
Yeah,
I
but
don't
that's
know.
so
But
harmful too. Like, no
it
disrespect
is
to your mom,
harmful.
Tracy,
It is
but to
harmful.
be
It is.
dismissed, your depression to be dismissed, and I'm so sorry that happened to you. I'm very, very sorry,
You know, I don't know what's
and I hope things
harder.
are better.
I don't know what's
What?
harder, whether it be being an addict or having mental illness such as depression that there's really not much of a cure for. I
Right?
don't know which is harder, but if there's any kind of change, you know, I try to think from like a parent brain, like what's going on with my kid. Like my brother's younger, so it was kind of like that way too. So
Right.
maybe she's just extremely worried, you know? And oh, see, Grace says there was definitely reason to be worried. See, it probably scared her and
Yeah.
she didn't know, you know? That's what I'm thinking. Like my mom brain, I'm trying to like think of my kids. I know, like
Yep.
I've told you guys before, my daughter that you guys have met, Jules, she lost three of her friends in 2020, all in separate freak accidents. Three of
Yeah.
them that she was very close to. Two were her best friends.
Yeah.
And
I'm
it
so
was
sorry.
2020. She was a senior. She didn't even get her graduation, none of that stuff. And I started noticing a difference in her to where and she's a diabetic. So I didn't want her going out in, you know, in COVID times where it was real
Right.
bad. So
Right.
I was scared. I was scared. She didn't want to get out of bed. She didn't want to do anything. And I just had to go in her room one day and like pull the sheets and the comforter off of her. I'm like, this is it. Like, we got to have a talk. Like, this has gone on long enough. We got to find some way. And I did. I got her in therapy and all kinds of things. And now she's doing great, you know. But
Right.
if it wasn't COVID and she was allowed to leave the house and she was acting like that, I would worry that there was
Yeah.
something going on, you know, no doubt. Especially such
Yeah.
a big personality change.
Yeah.
Ooh, you're doing purple. I did purple.
Yeah. I was like, I'm gonna do a purple. Guys, I'm so sorry. I know that this is so bad with my Wi-Fi, and I'm so sorry. I can't really see the comments, guys. And then I have my son playing the game over there. It's like I gotta find the space when I go live. I should go on the balcony, but it's so cold that it's like, ugh, I would have to wear a coat, but I'll figure it out. JJ?
I'm here.
Okay, no, I was like, oh my God, am I freaking frozen again? So I did a
No,
purple.
you're not frozen.
Shay got me
I
into
love
purple.
purple.
Like as I said before, when I first started, I never really used colors. Um, oh my God, sorry guys, it's distracting. I get scatterbrained hearing so many.
Oh, Cindy.
Yeah,
Cindy.
yeah, yes.
Um, Yaya wants to know, and it's completely up to you. I don't know what she wants to address, but she's asking if you can drop the link so she can address something.
Okay, hold on. Where's my glasses
She needs her glasses.
to get the link?
Nobody else take the link, please. Nobody.
Yeah, please.
We just want Yaya. We don't need no strange, weird people coming up.
No, because
Not you,
somebody.
not y'all. We love our subs, but we're talking
Yes.
about the strangers that are in the bushes that just want to
Thank you,
start
guys.
some
I appreciate
problems. We
that.
don't want them. Absolutely not. Now, Yaya, for y'all that don't know, Yaya is somebody who was in the anti-KJ community, which has a crossover with the 90 Day Fiance community and the Krama community. So
Yes.
it's like a big old melting pot now. So she was
Yep.
in there and she was highly critical of Cindy and I, to say the least.
Yes.
However, she found out the hard way that Cindy and I did not lie. We told the truth. like we were saying all along. And she has paid a big price. So she's going to come up and, I guess, speak on something.
Yeah.
Come on up. Yeah.
I dropped the link, right? Did I?
Yeah, you did. Yep, you did.
Okay. Just making sure. All right, there she goes.
See all y'all that have snow. Oh my God, I'm dying. Like, it's going to be 82 degrees on Thanksgiving. I'm not happy about this. Oh, Yaya's up here now.
Hi, Yaya.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yes, Mama, we can hear you.
Okay, thanks for letting me up. I just wanted to
course.
address something really quick.
Sure.
There was a live done today, and I didn't watch the live, but I was sent a screen recording, and then I was sent a screenshot that said that I was part of trying to get a black man arrested, and with the climate of systematic racism, I didn't call the police. I went to the victim.
Okay.
It's up to the victim to go to the police, and that's what the victim did. So once again, erroneous information out there because nobody knows what happened, because nobody's taken the time to find out. It's just been one lie after another. So I wanted to get that cleared up.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to say exactly what happened, because I know some people here probably don't know what you're talking about. I do, and so does Cindy, because we know from before, but there are some people here that are from the 90-day community that may not know. So if you just want to give like a brief synopsis so they
And
know what you're
before she
saying.
says this is not me talking about this
Well,
person.
I don't
she's
want to
talking
take
about.
over Cindy's live.
No, it's fine. You can share that. I just, because I don't talk about him, but you can tell the story.
Yes. Right.
Okay, well, I wasn't a mall cop, as she likes to say, but that's fine. He made several phone calls to me. The very first phone call, his words
Wait.
were,
Hold up. Who did?
Real.
Okay. Gotcha. Go ahead.
He said, "You were a cop, right?" I said, "Yes." And then he proceeded to make a threat and wanted to know what law enforcement would do if that threat were to come to fruition. And it was not nothing like he had ever spoken before. And he needs to tell the truth because he knows what he effing said. He knows what he said. So then that call,
so he made threats to Roadhog or about Roadhog.
Correct.
Okay. Gotcha.
And then after that, I recorded the phone calls, and then because they were graphic and they were so violent, and how would Julie know, or anybody else? How would they know? They're in my possession. The detective has some. Roadhog has them. Anyway, he knows what he said. He knows what he did. But in the meantime, I was not a mandated reporter. Once again, wrong information put out there. I was not a police officer in my state. So I reached out to a subscriber that AZ and I share, and got some guidance from her. And then I spoke to a state trooper in my state, and that state trooper told me what I should do. And then I actually talked to Sharemare. And then I was still fighting with Roadhog. And I was kind of nervous about talking with him. So I reached out to Chronic because Chronic would come into my lives, and she was really good at being benign. She didn't get mixed in with my stuff. She didn't get mixed in with his stuff. And Chronic set up the DM where I could give him the information.
Right. And from what I know, you told me like you were very unhappy with even having to let Roadhog know this because you were not at all. You couldn't stand him. You hated him, right? So
correct. I didn't even want to, but I was put in a position where I had to make a decision. And again, it wasn't at all, I hate this person, I want him dead. Nobody knows what was said to me and how it was said to me except Real and me. And then once I was recording them, the people that have heard it. So anybody else that wants to play these little games like they know, they don't know. They don't know.
yeah. Yeah, I think.
And all I have to say is when I actually talked to the police officer in my area, because again, I'm not a mandated reporter. I was not an officer in my state. He used the word. He said, "Oh my God, Jesus Christ, this guy's plotting." Because I'm not going to go into detail, but
Right. And I understand. Because I've heard this before too. And the reality is, and no, guys, all right, there was no plan for Yaya to come up here tonight. I just got a message from her asking if she can come up in the link drop.
No, I didn't even know. Right.
We didn't, and we didn't know what went on behind the scenes other than what I have been recently told. So I didn't know. And
I'm always
from what
out
I
of the loop.
understand, all right, and from what I understand, you guys are not going to believe this 90-day community, but Muzz was a big part of that. What I understand.
Yes.
Right, yeah.
What? Can you hear me?
Go ahead. Yeah, I hear you.
I had to go for testing, and I had asked Muzz to come on into the DM as like a second set of eyes and ears.
Right. And were like, did she make phone call, or she was just watching and like kind of looking over everything? Or
no, I mean she would catch some threats and send it and put it in the DM.
Oh, so then she heard threats too, would record them and send them to a detective.
She put them in the DM. I don't know if she sent them to the detective.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know, and I really didn't know any of that. However, as much as I despise Yaya, and she can tell you here, me, Cindy, and Yaya did not have a good relationship. We really didn't, but we also did not have a friendship prior. So when she apologized for things, it was like, okay, I get you, because I know where you were at, because I was once there too.
Yeah.
And it sucks, to be in that position. So I totally understood where she was coming from. And sorry, but I do believe her. But that's just my opinion, my beliefs. Nobody else has to believe it. I don't.
Right. And we
Whatever the
weren't
case
trying
may
to
be,
be
but
any of this stuff. It's just a lot of stuff has come out recently, and Yaya just asked to come up here. No, I had no idea.
Today stuff like a live was done. Otherwise, there would be two lives. Two lives were done. Otherwise, there'd be no rehashing. I wouldn't even think of it.
Yeah.
So, and Yaya being called up, all sorts of names, being called out of her name and things like that. And then, did Muzz admit this, Yaya? Like that she did these things? Did she admit it to
It was
the
in the
other?
DM. There was one DM.
Okay. But did she fully admit that to
Oh,
the
I have
other
no idea
people
because
that
when
she was friends with?
I don't know because I jumped off of YouTube. I had to get ready for surgery, so I don't know if she did or she didn't.
Now is she admitting to doing that after these lives? Do you know, or maybe she didn't respond? Like maybe she didn't say anything after these lives.
I mean, she claims that she came on to help me, but I mean, the very very last screen recording that was sent in that DM came from her to Roadhog.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay. So she definitely had contact with Roadhog, like personal contact. It wasn't just the
Well,
you and
we both did, but I mean, listen, it wasn't like, he was what's the word, talkative. He wanted the information so he could then decide what to do.
okay. So Roadhog wanted the information to decide what to do, whether or not these threats were credible. Right?
Correct.
Am I getting that right? Okay.
Yes, and then it went to a detective.
Mhm.
And I don't know why it said closed the same day, because the detective reached out to me a week later and spoke to me.
So did the detective only speak to you and Roadhog? Did they speak?
No, Muzz called the detective, but I don't know why.
Oh my God! Do you all hear this shit? Who are you, Jesus Christ in, Cindy?
I listen, man. I plead the fucking fifth, cause I
Right?
listen, man. I'm not here accusing anybody of anything. Seriously, I'm I'm trying to, whew, listen, because right?
It's crazy.
Cancel. It's not cancel me
So
Friday, but
yeah, the problem here is that I helped Roadhog. That's the problem.
that's the bottom line, right?
And I do it again in a second because of what I heard and what was said.
I think we all have to consider what would we do if we considered threats to be valid and relevant and different from what someone else said. If they were saying these threats towards someone else, what would we do? Like, would we stay quiet, or would we law
Go down in
enforcement
the
just
DM.
investigate and figure it out for themselves? It's tough. That's a tough position to be put in. But I don't know. I would have to say, and it's not because it's Roadhog. And I have no, like, everybody keeps on like I'm like this big Roadhog fan or something. We're not in DMs. We've got no sort of like relationship other than like Dina was on his panel and I support Dina. And most people
It
know
doesn't
that.
matter. If you just listen, there's been streams where I've just gone in and said hi, and then somebody has content. Yaya is supporting Roadhog. Yaya's in his live. Grow up. You
Right.
think now like I care? I mean, hate me. Let that negativity flow through you. I don't care.
Right.
Right.
Hey, Dina.
And
Is
you
that
were
you, Dina?
putting up.
Hope it's
Yes,
you.
it is me. I just didn't know if I was in there or not because I've never really done this before, like
Yeah.
very often. So,
Just making sure I wasn't gonna get a penis shown or something. Sorry.
oh
What do you?
no, I don't have one of those. Although I like to pretend like I do, but I don't.
Okay. Okay. Sorry.
No,
What do
I
you
was
want, Dina?
just getting home and I was kind of listening in.
Uh-huh.
As far as like all the stuff that happened, like I hate that you guys are getting the backlash from me going on with Roadhog. That's my decision. You know, nobody gets.
No, I don't think it's that. I think that it was just because I was in his chat and asked him a question, or I've been on Twitter and have liked something that Michelle said, or like.
Well, why are people policing what everyone else is doing? We're all grown people.
That's what
So
they do,
if we want
That's
to talk to people, or if we want to go in people's streams, what gets me is that they all say, "Oh my God, you're watching this channel. You're horrible." But how do they know we're watching it if they're not watching it too?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh
And I
yeah,
but
I
it
say
just,
that all the time. Right, I
yeah,
say that all the time.
it bothers me because you guys are getting a lot of backlash for the decisions that I make. But if I choose to go on a panel with him or you guys or whoever, that's nobody's business. You know what I mean?
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
it shouldn't be. And I think that that is a big problem in a bigger conversation. Like all of the police that goes
Right,
on.
Breezy.
Now, I know how I felt wrong, right? Like, I fully admit that I was wrong in thinking that if somebody does something to someone that is reprehensible, that I should automatically think anybody in that chat is like an asshole, right? Like they, oh my God, they agree.
Right.
They this, they that. But now I see it from a different perspective because, like I
Yeah.
said, right is right and wrong is wrong. And if you're trying to pin something on someone that is proven and justifiably
Yeah.
prove it like they're not wrong, then just because who it is, I don't understand why you can't. You know what I mean? Like there's a whole lot of hypocrisy that goes on. We'll just say
Oh,
that.
And double
always.
standards. Double standards. That's what gets me. Like, you know, the more and it seems like the more you try to pull out of the drama, some people refuse to allow you to do that.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
yes.
They want you to stay in it. They want to keep you in it, you know, kicking and screaming. And I think that I've really come to realize that a lot of it comes from a place of missing something, a void, you know. It may be many different things. You know, you may be missing attention, or you just may be sad, or there's a void in your life. And YouTube fills that void for many of us. I know YouTube was an outlet for me when the pandemic hit. You know what I mean? I was home a lot more. And so I was online a lot more. And I know it's filled that void for a lot of people for a lot of different reasons. But we can't lose sight of that. This should be kept in perspective. And even though this should be a small fraction of everybody's life, it affects people in different ways. And I can't minimize that it affects others greater than it may affect me, because there was one time where it affected me a lot more. And I'm just at a place where I'm mentally better. You know, I'm mentally more equipped to deal with it. And a lot of it rolls off my back. Some of it still pisses me off. And when it pisses me off, I'm going to come and say it pisses me off. But I'm able not to watch it. I think that that's the most important thing. If I could give any advice to anybody on YouTube, it would be do not watch negative videos about yourself or anybody.
Never. Yes,
Don't
never. Don't do it.
You're setting
just
yourself
No,
up.
that's great
Just
advice.
don't
But
watch
trust
the
me.
people you don't like. I mean, if you don't like somebody, don't watch them.
Exactly.
Well, and that's my thing is they don't seem to get that I don't watch anything. Even when they tag me, I just automatically block them, right? Or hide them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Cindy
don't.
is tagged all the time. I'm like, you
All
No,
the
me
time.
too.
don't
Yeah,
have
and
anything to
it's
do with this conversation, and they're tagging you. It's crazy. Or
right, and it's
hashtagging
like.
you.
But what I guess what bothers me the most though is like, you know, I don't follow a crowd, as we all know. I do my own thing. So I don't, not that I don't care if you guys support me, because I love you guys, but even
Right.
if you guys didn't support me or anybody didn't support me, I would still have my channel because I don't care.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
what they have to say about me. So what I do is I don't watch it. I just block them
Just-
immediately. You
Yeah.
know, it's
Yes.
the only thing you can do, right? But still, it's like I still get sent which I'm not mad about that. If it's something really important, I get sent screenshots or whatever. You know, and I read this stuff though, and I'm like, wow, really?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you guys are really like, I'm over here living my life, and then I do my YouTube, but you guys are literally watch everything I do. Like, I literally am going to start like using the bathroom on live streams because I figure that will give people something to look forward to, right? Because
Yeah.
I don't understand why everyone is like stalking me at this point, you know?
It is
It's like,
kind of weird, Dina. It is kind of weird. I'm like, why, Dina? Like, you guys are like on it, like making
Yeah, I don't get it
comments
either.
about
I don't get it
her
either.
being poor, but then at the same time making comments about her bragging of new things. Listen, I'm a Jeep girl for life, right? I'm considered a Jeeple, you know, like people Jeeple.
yes, yeah,
And
Jeepers
we-
forever. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So I get it where you're coming from. And when you showed me your Jeep, I'm like, oh my God, that is so beautiful. I want a CJ and you got a TJ and I've got a Rubicon right now. But yeah, so I get where you're coming from and you get excited, especially if you're a Jeep person or it's anything like a Mustang person or whatever you are. You get excited about it, but they still kind of want to poor shame you. Yes, I do duck people, Grace, and I get ducked all the time. All the time. You can buy the ducks, the little rubber duckies. If you guys didn't
Yes,
know.
I
no
ordered
idea what
rubber
that is.
duckies so that I can duck
What?
people too. Yes, I did.
Yep.
So,
And you can't
What is
drive
that?
by
Okay,
somebody.
I want to.
Well, I'm getting a new cane, so there.
Me too.
well,
Yeah,
no,
yeah. Trust me, I'm gonna start
no,
buying
it
these.
wasn't like that. Everybody said I was bragging, but it was so funny. And oh, by the way, Cindy, the ducking thing is, well, when I was in Jeep clubs years ago, they didn't do that, so it's like a newer thing. But everyone, if you ever like pay attention when you're driving, and there's people with like a Jeep Wrangler, they'll have rubber ducks on the hood.
Yes. Yep.
So
Yeah.
what they do is they like, and I just ordered some from Amazon because you get your own ducks, and then people will like leave ducks on the hood of your Jeep, and it's like it's
Or
called
door
ducking.
handle. Yes, and
Wow.
I get
Yeah,
them
or
on
the
my
door handle. Yes.
Yep.
Um,
It's so cute.
That's
and they're
pretty
all different
cool.
colors and stuff. It is, and you can't drive by another Jeep without saying hello, like waving.
Yes,
It's a
you
Jeep
have to
thing. I don't
wave.
know.
There's a wave, and it's here in Florida. It's two
Like a
fingers if
community.
you drive
Like
past
a
someone else with a
community.
Jeep.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty cool. But I wanted to say something about that. So I think, you know what I think it's come down to? People know, right, what bothers us, right? Because they watch us, you know, they watch us, they see what triggers us.
Yeah.
And so they're going to use that. You know what I mean? And so if they don't get a response out of you one way, they're going to try to force a response out of you another way.
Oh,
And
girl,
this is
yes. That's what they've done to me for 4 months now.
right.
You know,
Yeah.
I know.
they've done everything from talk about my children to talk about me and my dogs. They made a whole sock account of Bjorn, my dog, well, one of my dogs. And
Right.
I mean, I love my dogs, but at the end of the day, they're dogs. Like, why are you going after my dogs? There's nothing about my dogs that I am ashamed of or upset about. So, like, why are you doing that?
Right.
But they did the same thing when my husband got me this Jeep. They wanted to say, well, if your husband left you, he would get you a new Jeep. Well, you can't get a TJ that's new because TJs stopped being made in 2006, so you can't get this model of Jeep.
Right.
No,
It's new, right?
CJs too. The same thing. You got to buy the mold, and that's the beauty of
Yeah,
them.
they stopped making CJs in I believe 1996. So if you want a specific Jeep, that's Jeep people, right? Like it's a certain like year range, right? So there's like first generation, second generation, but they're all over there like going nuts on Twitter. And Wolf sent me this, And they're like going nuts about how, oh, if my husband loved me, he would have got me a brand new Jeep. Well, JJ and I had this conversation. I don't want a new Jeep. I don't like them. Nothing against
Right.
them, but I don't like them. I wanted this Jeep, and you know what? He got it for me. So why are we all clutching our pearls? You know what I mean? Because
It
I
just
got a
doesn't
Jeep.
make sense.
Well,
And
listen, I
we're
have to
too
jump
invested in
down.
other people.
I have
Uh-huh.
to jump down, but I just want to say really quick too, when initially when Chronic helped me with the DM and I reached out to Roadhog, he was very polite. And even though him and I had fought like 2 days before, he was very
Right.
Yeah,
polite. He
big
never
time.
said anything disrespectful to me whatsoever.
Right.
So I don't know. I have to thank him for that, because I was nervous because I didn't know what his reaction was going to be. But he treated me with kindness
You're
and
right,
he was
Celia.
extremely appreciative.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, no,
anyway,
I get it.
I gotta
I
jump
could.
down.
Okay.
Okay, thank you,
Bye,
Yaya. Have a
Yaya.
good night, Mama.
Listen, thank you, Cindy, for letting me come up. I appreciate it. I
Of
won't do it
course.
again, but thank you. I
Mama,
appreciate it.
stop it. You're fine, girl.
Thank
You're
you.
good. Have
See
a
you,
good
You're
night.
good.
Dina.
Bye, sweetie.
Oh yeah, Dina.
Bye,
Yeah, I
guys.
love you. Yeah, I love the hell out of you. You know that.
I love you
So
too.
Have a
Bye.
good night, Mama.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye, sweetie. And so I
Yeah,
want
like
to.
when I was told about the situation.
No, go ahead, please.
Cindy,
Go
sorry.
ahead. No, go ahead, please.
Oh no, I was just gonna say that when I was told about the situation and I kind of heard some of the things that were said from Yaya, I'm thinking of, like I had to put myself out of it, right? Like I'm out of the circle. I don't know any of these people, and what if these things were said to me? What would I do? I'm sorry, but human life is far more important than this internet bullshit in my mind.
exactly. Yes.
So if I thought there was something seriously going to happen and that was my belief, I would have no choice to do what she did.
And what my takeaway from all of that, right, is just we have to let's guys keep things in perspective. We get angry. You know, people
Yeah.
come at us and we get angry, but you have to learn some self-control. All of us have to learn self-control.
Absolutely. Listen, we all know
Mhm.
that I have blown a gasket many times.
Yeah.
And that's why they all go after me. But you know what? I learned from that. They went after my kids. They knew what would upset me.
Yes. They
And
knew
listen,
it.
I have
They
7
knew
kids, but my daughters, especially, if you go after my daughters, yeah, I'll get really mad
Yes.
really fast because those
So
are my
will I.
girls.
Right.
You
So will
know?
I. I'll get mad too.
Yeah.
You come after the kids. I'm gonna show my whole ass. And my
But
sons are
I
grown.
also,
Doesn't
well,
matter.
no, and you are such a great mom, you know, and I see that in everything that you do. And
Thank you. I appreciate it.
did I mess up big time with the things I said? Absolutely. But you know what? It's the same reaction you would get from me to my face.
Right.
You know, if you come and you challenge me or my children,
Yes.
that's the exact, and they're like, oh, did I change? No, I didn't. Nobody ever over the past multiple years went after my kids.
Had pushed you to that
So I
limit,
didn't know
right?
how to navigate that, you know?
Yeah, I get that. And I think that, like you said, you learned from it. And some people won't. And this is the thing, this is another thing that about double standards, right? Certain people can say really egregious things and get passes, right? Because they've apologized or that was a long time ago. But then there's other people that no matter how long ago or they haven't made that mistake again, it's still used against them. It's unforgivable. And it's the double standard. And I will not be told who I have to agree with, who I have to like. No. You know what I mean? I'm not going to have anybody dictate to me, a grown ass woman, how I have to conduct myself. Now, I know that there are certain limits and boundaries and things I won't cross on YouTube. Like I said, I've lost my shit when they came for my kids. Yep, I did. You know what I mean? But now I've learned better of it. People now they know that that's a sore spot for me. Like they know with you, Dina, right? They know with JJ too. They know with certain people, usually parents, your kids are gonna be a very sensitive subject. That's gonna be your where you blow your gasket. And once they know your weakness, they're gonna roll with it. And so I refuse to give them that power and control over me any longer.
Right.
Addict shame me, do say whatever you want about me. I'm not gonna come here and try to fight it anymore because I realized, Dina, that no matter what we say, honestly, there are people that don't like us, right? That set out to try to ruin our day, ruin our channels, ruin our reputations, and that is a thing, that is a them problem. But the more that we try to fight it, the more it kind of works against us because then we're
Right.
contributing
No,
to the bullshit.
I agree with you wholeheartedly. And that's why through all this, and you and JJ have said it, do I cut back sometimes? Yes. But for the most part, if you really look back over the past, 4 months, I don't say that much at all. I did
Right.
today. I addressed some of the other, I'm not going to say her name, but I addressed some other accusations and I debunked them right there in my video because I'm just done. It's like, dude, you know, they go after me for everything. Like, oh, she doesn't have 4 trucks. Well, yes, I do. But why does that matter? Even if I had 2 trucks, why? It's like the weirdest stuff. They like sit there and they say that I'm obsessed with them, but they're the ones who follow everything that I do all the
Yeah.
time. You know, and it's
Yes.
like, okay, so even if I had 2 trucks, so I have 4 plus a Jeep, but okay. So let's say I had 2 trucks. Okay, it still cost me $150 to fill up both trucks. You know,
Right.
like what is the point in that? You know,
And because they're just
I
gonna
don't
come
get
at
it.
you with anything and everything. They're gonna throw everything at you because, like I said, Dina, they're trying to push your buttons, right? And so they're gonna try one tactic. If it doesn't work, they're gonna try another. If that doesn't work, they're gonna aim lower and lower and lower, pushing all these buttons because they're pushing their button pressures, and they're trying to make you dance. You know, like they're trying to make us react, and because and it's worked before. You know what I mean? Each of
Right,
us,
I have committed myself to that you know, they can, even if they talk about my kids, I have, if you've noticed in the past few months, my dogs, my kids, whatever, I just don't respond, right? Because
right,
when I do respond, then they're like, oh, clutching their pearls, like, oh my God, she's crazy. Well, no, because when I have responded in the past couple months, I've been pretty calm about it, right? I just try to make it into a joke or something, right? Because that's the only thing I can do. But I mean, we're talking about people who have gone after me for my mental health, have gone after me about my kids. You know,
right.
it's like nonstop. And they go after my oldest son, who I'm sorry, but you know, I'm gonna keep stealing JJ's quote about what do you want, a pint of blood, my firstborn? You don't want him,
Right.
man.
Right.
He's not the one. You
I
know,
get
you
it.
don't want that kid.
Right.
But
And I get it.
it's really sick and sad that they if they had anything on me, they would have said it by now. You know,
Right. And that's what I
all they
think. Like,
do is stalk me.
yes. And that's the thing, Dina. And I think that that's what Grace K said. She said, but Dina, with all due respect, you will be stuck in a cycle of proving yourself and it will never be enough. And it's never gonna be enough. No matter
No, she's
what
right.
we
Yeah,
do, it's never gonna be enough for them because they don't want to look at us favorably, no matter what we do, right? Like we did, like for instance, me and JJ did the charity, the charity, the fundraiser, damn it, whatever. And somebody comes and comments trying to drag me for having a birthday wish list, which is done once a year on my birthday. I don't have it every month. And even if I did, what business is it of hers,
you
right?
know what's
If
funny about that, Cindy? And I said that in my video today. They go after you for what, a wish list? Okay, well, most
yeah,
YouTubers have a wish list. I mean, even big YouTubers have wish
yes,
lists. I mean,
yep,
it's a thing, you know.
yep, yep,
I don't have one, but I think it's a great thing, right? It's a cool thing. the same people who go after you are the same people who
Right.
literally are like relying on YouTube to support themselves
Yes.
with
And you're right.
minimal subscribers, right? It's not like it's a big channel of like 20,000, 30,000, 40,000
Right.
subscribers, right? So
Right.
what is the difference with you? And I'm going to buy on your birthday wish list, by the way. I'm going to do that.
I
I already talked
appreciate
to my
it.
husband about it.
I
But
appreciate that.
it's ridiculous. And like you said, it's a double standard. Oh,
Yeah.
well, this is good for this is good for me, but not for thee,
Right. And I've never, Dina, I've never come up here and I've never made a video. I've never made snide remarks about anybody needing help, asking for whatever they do, a birthday party, a fucking whatever, to help them with whatever. I've never done that. Never, ever, ever, nor will I ever, because I don't forget where I came from. Okay. I know I've been homeless, so I would never shame somebody who's homeless. I've had the worst and the best. I've lived on both
Right.
sides of the spectrum. And so I keep that, I keep that up front with me. And I'm not better than anybody, but I'm not worse than anybody else. I'm not.
Right.
I'm
Listen, I have so much respect for you. So much. I've been through a lot of stuff in my life that you've probably been through like 10 times more than I have. And it's, like today, like whenever you get a chance to watch the video that I put up, and I'm not promoting
I
myself,
did.
you know what I mean?
I did. I watched it. It was a good video.
I was trying to debunk some of that stuff because I've been accused of that, of like shaming someone. No, I didn't shame her. I
Yes.
didn't. I was
Right.
minding my freaking business, and I got
were.
called a loser multiple times before I even said anything back.
Yeah. I was
But
there.
now that is like a catalyst for some fundraiser, which fine, dude, if you need help, get it. I don't care.
Yep.
Like I'm not that kind of person, but dude, like if you come, I don't go to these people's channels and bother them. You know what I mean? Like
But it's
you
about
have
the
to like,
hypocrisy. It's about the double standard. You make a video calling me a grifter for doing a wish list, but then you need help. And this is why I don't do that. This is why I don't talk shit about somebody that may need help, because the people that you try to kick, right? When somebody's down and you want to, step over them, that may be the same freaking person that you may need to give you a helping hand up.
exactly.
You need to
Yeah.
Stop doing that shit. Stop looking down on somebody when they're not doing too well, because the roles can reverse in a second. And you look
Right.
really dumb when you shame somebody and then you're caught in a bad situation and you don't even apologize for being an asshole. You just want to act like it never happened. That's not me. I don't shame people that are doing bad. I do not, but it's done to me a lot and it doesn't affect me like it used to. That girl that came in my comment section, I called her a bitch because she's a bitch, because she didn't have to come say anything to me. But if you think that I'm going to cry or sit in the corner and be upset because of it, you got the wrong bitch. That doesn't work
Right.
anymore.
No, and that's what I love about you. And I'm the same way. And yeah, people have so much stuff to say about me, but at the end of the day, first of all, I'm not out here going out of my way to bother people. Like all these people have gone after me, and they've gone after you. They've gone out. And honestly, that's why I had first called in, because I feel bad, because I feel like they go after you guys because they couldn't get to me and they know you're my friends.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it really bothers me. It does. It bothers me. And they can hear this and like take advantage of it, whatever. But
and it's fine. They could keep coming at me. They're not going to get a response out of me. They're not going to get a video. They're not going to get any of that, because I am past it. I'm past it. Honestly, I'm past it. There's nothing else they
but
can
you know
say
what? You
about
don't
me,
deserve
Gina.
it. And that's the problem. And I've struggled with that I've talked to JJ about this a few times. She can corroborate this.
Yeah.
I've struggled with it a lot because I'm like, God damn, man. They are, sorry for saying God damn. I just realized I just said that. I'm sorry. But they're like, oh, well, we can't get to Dina, so let's go after her friends.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, if you look at the timeline, they started
That's
really going after you guys.
Yes, that's definitely a thing. But you know what? It's not going to change who we are because they've tried that. They've tried that with me and JJ. They've tried that. Many people have tried that. And one thing I am not is not a follower. I'm not a snowflake. I do not melt under pressure. And that is one thing that whether you like me or not, you're gonna have to accept. That's not a thing. You're not gonna pressure me into turning on my friends, people that have been there for me, because you think that I should, especially people that can't stand me, that wish me no good in life, are trying to dictate who I'm friends with and who I support and where does that even happen? Like in real life, that's not real life. That has to be fantasy world.
It is in real life, and that's the problem. Is I hate to say it, but 90% of these ladies haven't lived real life. They haven't.
Agree. I agree.
They have not been kicked in their teeth when they're down, and literally and figuratively. That has never happened to them. So, and I'm sorry, you know, people get mad at me all the time because they're like, "Oh, you changed. Oh my God, you know, you're so mean." No, I'm not.
You're not.
What I am is I'm done.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm done with the bullshit.
Thank you. Yeah.
So
you're not gonna
I'm the same. I've always been the same person. But nobody until recently has pushed me to that point where I have to be that person. But this person has always been here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know that, Cindy, because you've done that too. You know, and you know what it's like to have somebody back you into a corner, and then what do you do?
Yes, you're right. I do know. I do know what it's like, and it's horrible.
And listen, and if you see me not respond to people talking about you guys, it's not because I don't want to defend you. It's because I'm trying to woosah myself, right?
We don't want you to do that. Yeah, we don't want you to do that. Trust me, nobody needs to. Do not put yourself in the line of fire. For me, I can take it. I'd rather let them keep coming at me because when I say it, Dina, I mean it. It doesn't get under my skin like it used to because I don't watch it. And that is why I say that's the best piece of advice I can give. Don't watch it. You're giving them your power when you watch it because you're giving your emotion. You're gonna be upset. And I don't watch it, you know what I mean? And so I'm not hearing the full extent of what people are saying, and it's not affecting me to that level. It's really not. And I'm good with that.
Well, listen, I'm proud of you. I've been like watching your entire journey.
Oh, no.
You know, and you know, moving in with your sons. Listen, my boys, you know, we have 7 kids, but 5 of them are girls, so there's only 2 boys. And I just envy you that you have your boys with you, because mine are all grown and like engaged and all, you know, all this stuff, and they're like off on their own. And I just am so proud of you. I really am.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm happy, guys. I'm telling you, I'm with my sons. You know what I mean? Like I get to wake up every day with my sons. I get to be around my sons, and they're a blessing. They're a blessing to me, and they've always been a blessing to me. And so that's what I'm saying. No, you think that somebody on the internet is going to take my peace of mind? There's no way. Now, when I was dealing with a lot of stress, of course, because I was dealing with a lot, but I'm at a place like I'm at peace. I'm at peace. So there's no way that I would allow people on the internet that don't know me, don't want to take the time to really know me, to make me miserable. Like I'm good. I'm happy. You know, I do have my moments where people annoy the shit out of me, but I keep it at a certain level. Like I'm not gonna let it get me up here. Even if they try to come at me with what they come at my kids and all of that, they're gonna be wasting their time. They're gonna be wasting their time. Like seriously, because I'm not gonna let it affect me anymore. And I'm really working on that. And that's the thing that I have to work on every day. You know what I mean? Not to talk about it, but to be about it. I'm not coming here. I'm not making videos on people. Oops, Dina, what the hell? I'm just not doing it anymore. JJ, you still there too? JJ? Did JJ leave too? What the hell is going on? I don't know if
You hear
JJ can
me?
hear me. Yeah, I can hear you now.
You
I
hear
couldn't hear you
me?
before.
Oh man. Okay. I don't know where Dina went. I don't know.
I
Must
know
be
she
a
dropped.
internet
She
thing
dropped.
or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
But regardless, I agree with
Thank you, guys.
everything
I
that
appreciate
Cindy
that.
said. Like a lot of us have watched your journey,
Yeah.
so and we're proud of you. You
Thank you.
went through a lot and you did not tell people a lot of what you've gone through, so it sucks that people will sit there and shame you, but then they do GoFundMe's for like new careers and deposits and stuff to get out. And I'm not shaming any of that. Just don't shame others when they need help.
And that's
That's
it.
all. That's it. That's
And
all.
that's it. Thank you. I do, guys. I'm telling you, and it's a blessing, guys. It's a blessing. It's just a wonderful thing, and I wish that for everybody. Listen, I know people do bad and have struggles, and I don't wish that on anybody. Like I said, I've been
Right.
homeless. I've been home 20 something years ago. I was homeless. You know what I mean? And I don't consider myself homeless now because I'm blessed. I have sons that made sure their mom is not in the streets. You know what I mean? And that's a blessing. And I still have an apartment in Brooklyn. It's not like, you know what I mean? But I did what I felt I needed to do to better my life and my situation. And I'm really at peace. I swear. Like, I'm happier than I think I've been in I don't know how long. You know, my sons are my life and I get to be with them every day. Like, who could want more than that? Like, who want more than that? Get to be around my kids. All the mistakes that I've made in my past, in my addiction, I get to be with them every day and let them see that's not their mom. You know what I mean? So there's nothing on the internet that will
Yeah.
get
And
me
I mean,
upset like that.
I know I feel just as your friend that has known you for a year and a half, going on 2 years,
2
whatever it
years.
is.
Yeah, 2 years.
Just as long, yeah, as long as I've known you, just as a friend, I feel even better that you are where you are now,
Yeah, thank
because
you.
that stuff can weigh heavy. So,
Right. Exactly. We can all have that, right, Megs? You know what I mean? And I genuinely wish everyone well. Like, I hope, I'm not gonna say her name, but I hope she gets out of her situation. I hope that she gets the money to get a place and all that. I don't wish anybody to not do well, but I wish people could just learn to do the same for me. Just leave me alone. You know what I mean? Just leave me alone. I'm not
yeah,
messing with you. You
yeah.
can have your opinion, but don't try to shame me that I'm a grifter, because then in that case, anybody who asks for any help on the internet is a grifter. If that's the definition of a grifter. And we shouldn't be counting other people's pockets. I've always said that. So with that, I'm gonna leave that
No,
alone.
that's weird.
I ain't trying to go there.
Yeah, that is weird.
You got 2 pallets in your BoxyCharm? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Soon I'm
Oh, I
gonna
got
get
a
my
boxy
BoxyCharm back.
charm.
I don't get my, I
Open it.
used to, I'm addicted to BoxyCharm. I haven't gotten it in a few months, but it'll be all right. I got makeup and stuff, and so, and I got some stuff. And she hit me up today and she was like, okay, so you have a choice, this or that. I was like, how could I choose? I'm gonna tell you. So it was the Norvina, the either the collab with Nikki Tutorials. You guys know I love Nikki Tutorials. I always say not to prime is a crime. Or the number 6 palette that has like the Nassau thing on the front. I was like, oh my god! But then when I saw the number 6, the Norvina number 6, I was like, okay, that right there. She was like, yeah, that's the one I thought too. The colors, oh my god, are so beautiful. So I'm excited. I am a makeup junkie. Yes, yes, I am, and I'm really, really excited. I'm really excited. So I had to say that because
Oh
it
my
made my
God,
day.
yeah, yeah. I'm so
What?
sorry.
What?
She says, I know what it's like to be hungry. I have been beaten, tortured, kidnapped, having nothing but my job, but kept going and working,
Oh my god.
etc. I am very blessed now, but ever so grateful. And see, it's that kind of attitude that I think that people need to keep in mind. Like there's people that have gone through some very
Yes.
horrific things. Like
Yes.
this internet
You
stuff is
see?
really not.
You see? Never
It's not it,
assume what
man.
someone has or hasn't been through just because they haven't shared. And that's what I'm saying. So when we're here and we're talking this stuff, right? We're aiming it at another content creator to be grimy and come at them, but we're hitting people in our audience or somebody that may come across our video and it could hit them deeply. And you were just trying to be shady and grimy towards me, but it hits other people. And we have to stop
Yeah.
doing that. You know what I mean? We have to stop doing that. Don't aim below the belt on people and don't shame people for struggles because there's going to come a time where you're going to have a struggle and you look pretty stupid when you're shaming somebody one day and then the next day you're like, what? I don't understand it. You know what I mean? I don't understand it.
Neither
And I
do
really
I. And
don't
for
understand
fuck's sake, stop going real life. There's no reason for it. Real life is in calling jobs and families, you know, and deceased people's
Yes, man.
families and funeral homes, and don't be calling, you know, trying to get people jobbed or get their sponsors taken or whatever. You like stop. You
Thank
don't
you,
like something that
Stephen.
someone said?
Yeah, right. And I'm not here lying. You know what I mean? I'm not here lying or saying, can you help me, buy a meal? And then you see me going to the movies tomorrow and I post pictures at the movies with popcorn and chilling. Like, not doing none of that. I put a damn birthday wish list. Ooh, Mufasa, sue me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not here like, everybody get me a gift or I'm blocking you. I'm not doing that. Nobody's
Uh-uh.
obligated. I appreciate it. We're gonna have a party. I'm gonna open the gifts, and I appreciate it. And people that can't do it, of course, I understand it's Christmas. I
Right.
understand that. Trust me, I know my birthday's 5 days before Christmas. I've been dealing with this since birth. Ain't nobody got to tell me it's Christmas. That, you know what I mean? Like, who are you telling? I know I've lived it. 5 days before Christmas. Oh shoot, Cindy, it's your birthday. Oh, so sorry. I've been dealing with that for over 40 years. You don't have to remind me. The hell, I don't know what people think they're doing. Like, do you not know it's Christmas? Yeah, bitch, I kind of do. Thank you for telling me.
Weirdos. Fucking weirdos.
Remember when you go to treat someone like shit, you don't know what they're dealing with and what you may trigger. Don't be pond scum. Exactly.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
fair. Mm-hmm.
I told Mama Cindy has that pretty skin with. Oh, thank you, Megs. I'm so excited for that palette. Listen, I love makeup, guys. I love it. And I love to try new palettes that I've never tried. I enjoy it. It brings me into a happy place. Like I could sit here, like I'm telling you, my son's gonna kick my ass. I got this little table here with my brushes and all my stuff, and I gotta clean it up because he's gonna fuck my ass up. Because my son Will is really a neat. Oh, she said his name. God damn. My oldest is a neat freak. Yeah, likes everything neat and everything. So I saw this little table and I was like, I gotta clean this shit up. It's getting a little messy here. But I don't know, guys. I love makeup. I do. JJ knows. You guys know.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know how I am about makeup. Love it. Love it.
Of course.
Yeah, exactly. And it doesn't have to be expensive stuff. Like I need to go to Walmart. I'm gonna drag my son next week. He has to go back to work tomorrow. But next week on his days off, he gonna take me to a damn Walmart. I want to see a damn Walmart. Me and my son, we have our thing. We'll go
She's
shopping
never
together.
been to a Walmart.
Never been to a Walmart. Never in my life.
Never been.
Nope. I never got
Crazy.
the
I'm
privilege of
surprised
seeing
though.
butt cracks. None of that stuff that people post on. Like, come
Ah,
on. I want to see some plumber butt cracks in Walmart shopping. Like,
fights in the aisle and
yes,
people wearing all
yes,
kinds of crazy clothes and yeah, that's Walmart
yes.
for you.
Oh, thank you, Yaya. I love you too, Yaya Cat. And I'm so sorry for everything you've been through. And you're a
Yeah,
strong woman. You're a strong woman. And
absolutely. It's
I
awful.
respect that so much. I know I need to change my damn birthday. I'm telling you. Can I be born in the summer? You know what I mean? Like, the freak, leave me alone with that shit, man. Yeah, I
Mhm.
appreciate you guys. What are you saying? What to Grace Case? Damn it, I'm so behind. I didn't even hear what you said. What to?
Oh, I think the what is that you never been to a Walmart.
Oh, yeah, no. Nope, never in my life. Thank you, Yaya. I appreciate you. Yep, never been to a Walmart in my life. My daughter turns 5 Friday, so I'll be hitting Walmart. See? Walmart.
Uh-huh.
You got to take me to Walmart next week, man. I want to go. I want to go in there and be like, Walmart. Nope.
She's gonna go on
Yes.
a field trip
Yes, Angela, there's no,
to
right? See,
Walmart.
there's no Walmart in New York. You have to go like upstate or Long Island. Now I'm in Jersey. Take me to Walmart. Take me. I had my cashier and the one next to her start beating each other. What the fuck? In Walmart, Vera? See? Okay, take me to Walmart.
Yes, Walmart's insane, girl.
Take me to
Walmart's
Walmart.
insane. The shit you're gonna see. You could make a whole channel based on what you see in Walmart.
I know, I know. A makeup changed my life in ways I never knew I could love, right? I love it. I love makeup. It makes me feel good. Sometimes I'll just go through my collection and I'm just like, oh, my happy place. Just looking at it and swatching it like I've never swatched it before. Like, ooh, 'cause sometimes you forget how pretty colors are, and then you swatch it, you're like, oh, okay, I need to use this. So I just love it. It's just amazing. My son is meal prepping, and that just smells good as hell. Lord of mercy. He's cooking his
Yum.
food, his meals for the whole week, and it smells good as hell. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I know I need to go in my pajamas. You're right. For an authentic experience, I gotta go in my pajamas. You're right. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. But I'm gonna get off because I'm starving. I haven't eaten yet. And no, that's not me asking for nothing. I'm saying I'm getting off because I'm fucking hungry. Okay, I'm not asking for no money. You're like, oh, she says she's hungry. Send her some food. No, bitches. That's not what I'm saying. But I appreciate you guys being here with us today. Listen, okay, everybody, I appreciate new subscribers. Listen, I know if your first introduction was this, I hope that you come and see us again because we get canceled almost every live. But I do appreciate you guys. The new subscribers I have is crazy. I don't know what's happening, but something good is happening.
Yeah,
You're gonna have nightmares. I
I'm
know. I
excited.
want to see it though, Pam. I want to see it. But I love you all, guys. We'll be back Friday, God willing, for our real Cancel Me Friday. Um, I do have something I wanted to show you about Bree. I did find the picture. Bree is the girl from Kensington that was burnt. I have a picture of how her face has healed now. Um, and like I said, she's back home, so thank God. But there's this channel that I found, this interesting guy that is still battling addiction, and he talks about it's a struggle for him every day not to go to Kensington. And I just think that
Wow.
it's a beautiful thing. I'm gonna have to have my son record me when I walk into. It's gonna be like if I'm going to Disney World. Like what the hell? Record me when I go to Walmart. You know how kids are when they go into
Go on.
Disney World. Like that's gonna be me. I'm gonna record myself going there. I swear to God, I'm going to. Trust
You're
me.
so crazy.
Exactly.
You're so
Exactly,
crazy.
Jackie. Exactly. And we're not tolerating that. Nobody can cancel us. You know what I mean? We can only
Right.
cancel ourselves. We can only, people can only do to us what we allow them to do to us. And
Mm-hmm.
that is my thinking. I am not going to allow these people to push my buttons. I'm not going to allow these people to tell me who I am as a person, who I am as a mother, who I am as a recovering addict. They don't know me. They can't tell me more about me than I know about me. So why am I giving them so much power over my life? Not no more. Not no more. That's not a thing. So anyway, I love you guys. Yes. I'm gonna speak what? I'm gonna vlog, I promise. I promise. She had to end. Yeah, I know I'm hungry because my son is cooking and I smell the food. And
Mm-hmm.
my other son was supposed to bring us some Spanish food and he didn't. I'm about to go smack his ass right now. Where the hell my Spanish food? No, because I'm gonna tell you this real quick. I was gonna eat earlier, right? And my youngest son says, "Oh ma, Mark says he's on his way. He's bringing some Spanish food." I'm like, "Okay, pop, turn it off. I'll wait." Boy comes in. I'm like, "No food with it." Oh, he gonna go get us some food right now. I ain't playing with him. I'm gonna kick his ass right now. You can
Don't
go to the
come
movies
without
if
the
you don't
food.
deserve. Thank you guys. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. I will tell them you said, hey, he gonna hook it up because now I'm hungry. and we can't eat his food because it's meal prep, but that just smells good. I speak 2 languages. No. I'm lying. I speak English, Spanish. Okay, let's count.
Spanglish.
English, Spanish, Spanglish, and the New York language of cursing every other language. You know, every other word is fuck you, bitch, motherfucker, asshole. That's a language all on its own. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
So
Four
true.
languages. 4 languages. The fuck you language, the Spanglish, where it's like you're speaking English, and then I'll say like, hi everybody, que va con Dios, love you guys, te quiero mucho, hope to see you tomorrow, nos vemos mañana. That's Spanglish. Then Spanish, and then English, you know? So I love you guys. And we'll see you Friday, God willing, guys. Seriously, I thank you all for being here. I love you guys so much. Your support means a lot. Te quiero, te adoro, all that stuff. Nos vemos el viernes, si Dios quiere. See you Friday, God willing. JJ, I love you, Manita. Thank you for being here. Yaya, thank
I
you for
love
coming.
you.
Dina, thank you for coming up. Again,
Yes.
it wasn't to rehash or open that, but she doesn't have a YouTube channel anymore, and she wanted to come and have her say, and I will always allow that. So
Right.
only 4% of my effers ain't welcome on my panel. So
4%.
everybody else is. Love you guys, and I'll see you Friday. Have a great evening and enjoy.
Bye,
Yes.
everybody.
Love
See
you
you
guys.
Friday, or
Bye.
I'll see you in some
Guys.
streams.
Bye. Love you, Manita. Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you.